I grabbed a sturdy branch and drove it deep into the ground. My buddies and I then strung a rope across the top of 2 branches. We brushed aside the leaves to reveal our hidden glider and looped the rope through its hooks. Just like that, we'd rigged up a makeshift skyhook recovery system. With a C-47 transport plane, we could extract key personnel from the POW camp and get them off this godforsaken island. But without sending our exact coordinates, there was no way Allied planes would find us in this endless jungle. So we cooked up a plan. The next day during work, the guys staged a fight. The Japanese guards immediately rushed over to break it up. I seized the moment and circled behind them, climbing up to the guard post where I snatched a radio. The Japanese fired warning shots and finally got things under control, but by then I'd already stashed the radio under some sandbags. Step 2 was transmitting our coordinates, but not from inside the camp. Too many eyes and ears, too risky. We'd have to slip out at night to make the transmission. The Japanese weren't exactly vigilant about security. After all, this POW camp was the only place on this barren island where anyone could survive. Under cover of darkness, we skirted around the tents, and were about to slip away when we ran into a Japanese soldier. I delivered a swift kick to his throat, and he dropped without a sound. Thunder masked the noise of boxes tumbling over. But while we could fool the grunts, the officers were another story. A sharp young lieutenant came to investigate. I pressed my knife against his throat and told him I didn't want to kill him, but if he ratted us out, my people would take turns making sure he'd never be a man again. The officer wisely nodded. While we were outside transmitting coordinates, the Japanese suddenly started a surprise bed check. When the lead officer pulled back my blanket to reveal the sack of straw underneath, the lieutenant beside was wound tight as a spring. But luck was on our side. The officer leading the inspection was that same young officer. He chose to play dumb, and that's how we pulled it off. We got our intelligence asset into the glider, and when that C-47 transport lifted us into the clouds, I knew we'd made it.